A few nights ago, I was on the phone with my sister, who asked me about the weather for, I think it was Tuesday. And I said, I don't know. I didn't really pay attention. And she said, well, didn't you say that you drove out of town and ran some errands and did things? I mean, surely if you were on the highway, you were at least somewhat aware of the weather. No, I couldn't tell you if it was cloudy or sunny. I didn't pay attention to that. Last night, we, on our way home from youth group, drove the mile back home. And then that storm hit. And I thought, I didn't really pay attention to the weather again today. I didn't know there was a storm coming. I knew people talked about snow this weekend. But shoot, I didn't pay attention again. So this morning, I woke up with the goal that I was going to pay attention to the world around me. And as I was finishing getting ready, I felt the sun shine through the bathroom window, and I heard Dan say, "The sun is out." And I thought, oh, see, I'm paying attention already. And then on our drive back to work this morning, Dan commented about how that storm and the wind last night blew all those beautiful leaves down, and that the trees were barren, and that he made a decision that's what's different about Iowa trees versus New England trees, is Iowa has the same amount of beautiful trees, if not more, than anywhere in New England. But we have windstorms that knock the leaves down before we can thoroughly enjoy them. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but that's what he's decided this morning. And so it got me thinking, right? 3 different times throughout this week, I have been so absorbed in all the stuff. I'm glad this is the camera angle and you can't see what my desk looks like, and my desk is a representation right now of how I feel inside. But I've been so engrossed in Christmas programs and youth group and confirmation and family stuff on both coasts, and holidays and all of the things that I just have not even held the space or the time to stop and look beyond myself. There's that line in Mary Poppins, one of my favorite movies, about how people can't see past the end of their own nose. And I was that person this week. I totally couldn't see outside of my own mess. And then in preparation for this video, I read the devotion that we've been using as our springboard. And it talked about how nothing's permanent. Not the mountains, not the lakes, not the trees and the leaves. That the only thing that is permanent is faith, hope, and love, as the Apostle Paul tells us in 1 Corinthians. Those 3 things are the things that remain when all else erodes, dissolves, disappears, dies. I haven't been paying attention to faith, hope, and love this week. I haven't been paying attention to cloud coverage or sunshine or beautiful trees that reflect God's goodness and beauty and love. I haven't thought about things that are permanent, about the pieces of myself and of God that I can offer other people in a way that will permanently affect their lives. The children on Tuesdays, or the youth group on Wednesday, or other interactions I've had all week, either professionally or personally. So, yeah, I know that feels all over the place, but nothing is permanent except faith, hope, and love. The clouds move, the sun is hidden, storms blow through, and leaves float away to decompose. You know what I mean. Messes eventually go away and lives change. But through all of it, God's goodness, God's love remains. And so today, whether it's paying attention to the few leaves that are left on trees, or marveling in the sun or the Iowa wind, if it's taking a chance to catch your breath and organize your desk, whether it's doing something that you maybe don't want to do or don't feel called to do, but doing it anyways because it could have a permanent effect on someone, I hope that you'll do that. I hope that you'll find a way to embody and live out faith, hope, and love, whether it's to a tree, to the sun, to a person, to your own self. For those are the three things that remain.